Hey friends, it's your host Steph Connell, lifelong goal-getter, betterment seeker, and both a student and master of making mindset matter. Through my 10 years of experience in coaching and leadership, I've seen passion and purpose diminish to form life's cookie-cutter mold. And due to that, you see the train of unhappiness get more and more bogged down. My mission in life is to get a rise out of you. Together, we are building a community of women who can not only voice their vision, but bring that to fruition. You are daring. You are valued. You are needed. And you are ever growing, my friend. The world needs our courage, and we are bringing it on strong. So without further ado, let's get to it. It's time to be bold. Hey crew, I'm so excited for today's wake up call. Today's going to be a little different. It's not going to be a story. It's not going to be a little aha moment. It's going to be just something that I need to get off my chest. And it's something that drives me, something that's a force, is when I hear you say that you don't matter, I'm riled. And today is going to be a wake-up call in a sense that it's your pick-up call. Today is your day. Today, something amazing can happen if you choose to get up and take advantage of all of the opportunities. And it's not about the resources that are given to you. Listen, if you have a sad story, you have a sad story. There's no question. But whichever that sad story is, maybe you have several, and it's eating at you, and you feel whatever your journey is, that in some shape or way or form, you feel that you don't matter, I'm here to tell you that you do. There's this idea that if every person cleaned their front step, the whole world would be clean. Have you ever heard of the ripple effect? I mean, this is something I want you to realize that if you don't show up today, someone else is missing out. That shakes me inside. If I chose not to get on here, not to have this conversation with you, if I did not sit here and have this conversation because maybe I didn't feel like it, because maybe I thought it wasn't important enough, or maybe I thought I didn't have the right words that you needed to hear today, and it was my fault that you didn't show up and it was kind of useless, all these things. If I did that, we wouldn't have this moment. How dare I, and how dare you think that you are not worth it, that you are not worthy? You have evidence. You have evidence of all the reasons why you are worthy. There's so many things that I just want to sit here and just really communicate to you to let you know that you are worthy. We have been told that we aren't for the longest time. We have been given quotes and sayings to show up in a way that we're just grateful for what we have. Try, but don't try too hard. You know, we've had that kind of guidance for a very long time, and it's been passed on to us from confused people in the same situation. Now is your moment to change that or continue it. Now is your moment to continue the pattern or to change it. What you feel right now, if you feel like that, today it might be a day for you where you feel on fire. But if it's one of those moments where, you're stepping up to the plate, it's that moment that you have to hit, where you start to question if you're good enough. Should I go for that interview for that new job opportunity? I'm happy with where I am. I don't want to try too much, or maybe it'll take more time away from my family. These are all things that we tell ourselves in a cover-up for really what is happening. We are covering up the fact that we really have some insecurities, or feel we're, in addition, that we're not worthy enough, that we don't have to. Several little comments that go by in our minds through different moments. But I want you to know I believe in you. Sometimes we just need to hear that, but I want you to really, if I could come through this mic and I could come through this video and I could just sit here with you and let you know you are worthy. I want you to say it right now. Say, I am worthy. I am worthy. I'm saying it for me too. I'm here with you. I battle the fights as much as you do. I have days where I'm like, do I really offer enough right now? Am I enough? Every ounce of what you do is more than enough. Because you decide to do what's uncomfortable and move outside of what you don't have to do. It's not about what you have to do, it's what you need to do. Often we're so much, I don't have to do that. I don't want to. I don't have to. Change your scripting. You need to. You get to. Change your intention. Change your outlook. Because right now we don't feel worthy because we're telling ourselves things that, how would we feel worthy? Things are happening out there without us. I don't have to get uncomfortable. I don't have to. This is uncomfortable for me to sit here and to have these conversations at times. And people so often go, oh, no, it's not. You just show up. No, I show up because I need to. I show up because I have a why. I don't have to describe it. I feel it. I know what my intention is. I know what my purpose is. And it's time for you to do it too. You're playing small. And I'm saying that with sass and attitude, and those are good words because sometimes they need to come out. Because I feel it. Because that is part of one of the most fantastic things about being emotional. There's emotion in everything, is that humans we move based on feelings. We move based on feelings. There's this saying that was brought up oftentimes, and it's very true. Facts don't care about your feelings. And a lot of people will say that when it comes to fighting their side of a belief of something. But I will tell you this, that feelings, it is true. Facts don't care about feelings. Facts are what facts are. But feelings and emotion is what makes human beings move. That's what makes us decide. We are human beings. We have emotions flowing through us, not facts. Facts might change how I feel about it, but feelings are how we actually moved. Years ago, over 10 years ago, you would never catch me doing something like this. Why? Because I was scared and life was not breathed into me. I was around people that didn't care about anyone else other than themselves, and they never had the coaching and training to do so. They were in a leadership higher role where they influenced a team, and they didn't care. And because they didn't care, in addition to maybe other areas in my life, that went into me. I felt useless. I felt like I wasn't worthy, that I wasn't amounting to something, that I wasn't, I'm a nobody. But you are somebody. This world is made up of how many people? 7 billion people? And one person, let me tell you something. One person does not change the world. It takes a whole team. It takes an army of people. And the moment you start to remove some of them, they're your legs. Those are the ones that hold you up. I want you to think about the movie Ants as I close this down. Not Ants, sorry, A Bug's Life. This is a very old one. And I want you to think about the grasshoppers versus the ants. And what happened the moment that these little guys, they thought they were nothing. There's such great messages in children's movies. And here we are just continuing on this role. Maybe we need to watch a little bit more Disney in our life. Disney has some great quotes and great messages. But think about the little ants. They didn't believe in themselves. The grasshoppers were bigger than them, better than them. And I want you to relate this in your life. Look around. Where do you view that? Do you watch movies or read books or think of someone else, even me? Do you look at me and go, oh, she's better. She can do it. No, I need you. I need you to show up and do this. We need more people. We need somebody who's quieter or shyer or to show up and show what's possible. We need a little bit of everybody, and we need you. You do matter. The moment that you step away, I want you to think about one thing of what would not happen if you were gone, if you weren't here, if you actually didn't matter, what would be lost. I want you to really think about that. And what happened when these little ants realized that if they just come together and they all do their part, they all really did matter. One ant couldn't do it. One ant couldn't do it. But if you take a team, they change the story. And that's what we need from you today. So listen, I really enjoyed spending these moments with you today, and I hope you did too. My gratitude is through the roof. But in order for us to make even more magic in this world, we've got to spend more time together. Make it your focus to connect consistently so you can continue to gain and change up your days to come. Secondly, we are a direct result of who we hang around with, and now you're in the world of becoming better. By sharing this episode, you are making an impact in someone's life, and frankly, we're just better together. And don't forget to tag me so I can send some love and shout-outs back, my friend. Until next time, this is your host, Steph, on Be Bold.